calling Ben a snack and talking about Scream 6.
Oh, yes, but we're not going to talk about Scream 6.
No.
No, because that's a whole other conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, don't.
All right, I won't. So adamant about it, and you're not even a real Scream fan.
I know.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. See, this is why I want to have that freaking... Can we just have the Jigsaw...
the great Jigsaw Ghostface debate?
Yeah, can we
right
do
now?
that? Yeah.
What?
I mean, no one is.
But
No one
never,
recorded it.
No, but you guys, you said that
Yeah,
you've
but-
never seen.
That's
all
true.
of Saw
She
1
hasn't. Okay, yeah, all right.
or 2.
Fine.
So
No, I've seen 2.
Yeah.
How
Saw
about
it at
1?
the theater.
How about 1?
I've
It's
seen
been a
bits and
while.
pieces of 1, yes.
Watch it. Watch
Okay,
it first.
fine.
Watch
We
it
will
first.
watch them
Fine.
first.
I like how she gets all whiny. Watch it!
Oh, I know, right? Ay, ay, ay. I want to have this debate, though. Jeez
We will
Louise.
have this debate, so...
Finally get to see Yvonne's crazy.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't act offended. You know you're batshit.
No.
Yeah.
She likes to get mind fucked,
hold
not
on.
just regular fucked.
No, hold up. Okay. I have a certain type of crazy, but I think Justine's crazy is crazier than my crazy.
How about crazy in different ways? Same crazy, but in different ways.
No. There's
No,
levels
her
of
crazy is, oh, isn't that cute? Your crazy is like fucking
Murder,
psych
death, kill.
ward in like Folsom Prison. That's your kind of crazy.
See, there are levels of crazy.
Yeah, you're never gonna have a dull time with them. Right?
See?
Right?
Crazy right there.
See, the fact that you're like, right, and you see nothing wrong with that, that just proves my point that you're like psych ward certifiable,
I'm not
need
saying-
medication crazy.
Okay, well, I'm not saying don't keep your head on the swivel and watch your back and shit, because as soon as, I mean, they could flip on a dime and then you're fucking dead. But I'm just saying, you're never gonna have a dull moment,
That is true.
you know? So,
That is true.
I mean, crazy people are most of the time fun.
Okay.
I'm just, whatever.
So fun to do that.
I'm just saying.
She wants you to give me that look that you just gave her
Oh.
when we're talking about.
Oh,
the
I
debate.
saw it at work. Oh, she gave it to you. They're like, excuse me? You know, the
But you are
whole...
hearing what's coming out of your mouth right now, right?
They look at like, okay, psycho. You know, that kind of look.
Do you know how hard it is being the only sane one out of our group?
What?
I mean, yeah, that's accurate.
No.
Yes.
You think
when
you're
we're out, who is the one who is always like, I'm the one that keeps everybody out of jail.
And I'm the one that keeps an eye on people. True, because
Yes, you're the one that keeps an eye on everybody, but I'm the one that keeps an eye on you because you're the problem child. So
I keep everybody else out of trouble, by the way. Thank you.
I didn't know we had roles.
That's because she's the low man on the totem pole we all gotta watch.
uh-huh.
Actually, her and mom. This is why you can't be together.
Yeah,
What?
well, no, we can't split up.
No.
They can't be by themselves.
They can never be by themselves. Ever
So,
again.
yeah,
Ever
when we
again.
do buddy system, it can't ever be you and Kim.
We keep them on the body system. Buddy! Buddy! She has not seen Heavyweights. Have you seen Heavyweights?
Not in a super duper long time.
Oh yeah, Lars with his accent. He goes, I have them on the body system.
Yes,
And it's
somewhat.
but it's the buddy system.
Yeah, oh,
And
yes,
he goes,
yes, yes, I
buddy!
remember. Is that the one with
Ben Stiller?
Jonathan Jackson?
No, that's Camp Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere.
Fucking love that movie
Fucking
too.
kid movies, whatever.
I love them.
I know, because you're a fucking child.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's fine. 37-year-old child.
Okay. Oh, I was waiting for a but. I was hearing a but in that sentence somewhere. That's fine, but
No, it's fine. But
boom! But boom!
You shouldn't have repeated. You should not have repeated, Aaron.
oh no, this is stuff that I've told her before.
Oh yeah.
That,
Nothing
like,
new.
she's my 37-year-old child.
Yes, I agree.
I may not have given birth to her.
Uh-huh.
She's my niece, but I feel like that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I definitely learned more from you and Grandma and Grandpa than, you know, my parents set me with a good, you know, starting off point.
Basis point.
Yes, exactly.
And then we fine-tuned you.
Yes. Yes. See, my brother didn't get that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, okay.
That's pretty loud. By the way, for those who didn't hear.
No, it's nothing wrong. They just had two different experiences, and that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
There are lots of families where siblings had the same influences and turned out completely different. Look at my brothers, Pat and Chris. You can't get any more different, like one end of the spectrum.
No shit.
Between the both of them.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You fucking stuck back there, brah.
Poor Allie.
Yeah, you wanted to be there.
Poor puppy.
Don't move. Do not move.
I'm not going
Okay.
to.
Aww, hers just
If she wants out bad enough, she'll shimmy out underneath my chair.
Yeah, good luck. She ain't.
Just lay down, sweetheart.
Anyways.
Or pace back
So-
and forth over there.
When he crowed or whatever,
Uh-huh.
I was playing the game, and me and Mark, and we were in a game with Leo and one of his friends, and we were all playing Fortnite. And I'm sitting there, and Rue's sitting on the step, and he's crowing, and the kid goes, "Oh my God, will you stop doing that?" I was like, "Bro, it's a real fucking rooster. I can't stop it." He's really crowing at me right now, okay? So just deal with it. I'm like, no, I'm not stopping playing the game to deal with the rooster right now.
Yeah,
No.
it's like we have chickens at our house.
Right?
Get over it.
I was like, bro, no, I'm not just playing rooster calls in the background for fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm not doing that just to mindfuck you. It's a real fucking rooster.
Right? Right? And it was freaking hilarious. I'm like, but yeah, he likes to do that a lot. Oh my God, who was on the phone with? I was on the phone with somebody. I think it was Mom probably, and I was not paying attention at all. I was just like talking, blah blah blah. Next
Playing
thing
your game.
probably.
Okay.
And the next thing I know, he's sitting on the
Roo?
front, yeah, sitting on the top
rooster?
step. Yes, and just caw all hell loud, and I was like, Jesus, you know, because I didn't realize he was there.
Well, apparently he wanted attention.
Apparently, because then after he did that, I looked at him and he was like, okay, and wandered off, and I'm like, Jesus.
I'm just letting you know I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm making rounds.
And depending on what I'm watching, you'll get like at least 4 of them sitting on that step, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Do they want to come in?
One comes in.
Yeah. Which one is it?
Sweets.
Sweets. Got it.
Yeah.
Huh.
One.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lovey's the one that didn't survive the coyote.
No,
attack, right?
no. Dottie did not survive.
Dottie didn't survive.
Yes,
Okay.
Lovey, the mom, did survive.
That's right.
So sad.
Yes.
Well, that's what happens when you have coyotes that roam the area.
Yes. Yeah, I was on my way to work one morning, and there was one just trotting down the middle of the road. And I was like, you better walk. You better keep walking past my street, you know, because he was coming down this one right
And then
here.
he makes a U-turn.
Right?
I know, right?
And it was so funny because I was like, it was too far for me to really see him in my mirror, so I hope that he wandered past my.
It makes you a U-turn. You be calling up your grandma and grandpa like, yo.
Dude, I saw a vulture too. Over here, it had a.
I mean, something died.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that. It was a long time. Not a long time ago. It was maybe 8 months ago or so. But yeah, it was a squirrel, maybe a skunk. I don't remember. It's something that got hit. It was roadkill.
Yeah.
And yeah, because all of a sudden I'm thinking I'm getting closer to a bird in the thing, and I'm thinking it's a rooster, or not a rooster, but one of the turkeys. And I'm like, oh, that ain't a turkey? Shit! I was like, so I rolled by hell so I could take a look. Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a vulture, but not as big as the one in Jackass Forever, the one I went against Wee Man.
Oh,
that was like the size of Wee Man. No, it was more the size of like one of the turkeys,
Oh,
like the wild
okay.
turkeys that were now.
Yeah.
But so I don't know what kind of vulture, but it was a vulture because it looked like that.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny because the neighborhood, you know, it's not like we're in a small town. You know, we're not. We're in a fairly populated area, you know. Yeah, but it just amazes me that we've got wild turkeys running around, squirrels nonstop, chickens from neighbors' houses going back and forth across the street.
I haven't seen this bunny in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen the bunny in a while, but there was a bunny that would just wander around, you know, because we'd let him out at night.
Allie'd go ape shit because he likes to be in that yard and sit like 10 feet away from the fence, and so Allie will be right up against it, you know, like barking, and the bunny will just be sitting there like, What the fuck? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I don't care about you.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, and then deer and just any number of different animal, possums, raccoons, the whole bit, just a whole rigmarole.
Skunks.
To where skunks. I
smelled one the other day. Not the other day, like maybe a month ago.
Yeah. But I mean, so it just amazes me that like we get all of that wildlife, but yet we're in a fairly big town.
Yeah.
You know.
Shit, you go up 2 lights and we're in another city.
Yeah, exactly.
And then 2 more lights and then another city.
Yeah. So I mean, But I mean, San Jose is the same way too.
But isn't there like a river here? Like there's a river around here, right? So basically, like
the only river I know of is the one right by the freeway.
Yeah. So that one has a lot.
I forget what
like,
it's called though. So
yeah, it has like
American River,
maybe.
Yeah, it has like a lot of wildlife there. I went hiking there before.
Yes, I've seen a lot of wildlife.
Oh yeah, no, I know that, but I mean, it's not like.
But she's just saying around the residential area.
Yeah, it's not like we're super close to that. You know what I mean. So we're in a residential area, but we've got a couple of major cross streets, roads, major thoroughfares, right here. So you wouldn't expect to see the amount of animals and the variety of animals that we have in our area, especially now when you add the coyote on top of it, who, murdered some of our chickens,
Yeah, 1 chicken.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know. I'm just saying because it could have been worse, so I'm glad it wasn't.
Exactly.
I mean, it sucks that it was Dottie, but,
Yeah, but,
Was Dottie the favorite? That's why.
No, Dottie was the clinger. She's the one that looks like a crack whore in the summertime because they all peck out her feathers on her face.
Oh, yeah, no, they do. They pick.
I never understood that one, why they peck at her face like that and they make her look. And she was like right on Rue's hip most of the time. Yeah, like she was like.
Have you ever Googled that?
What? Crack whore? Just kidding.
You're so lame.
No, I've never Googled crack whore before.
I thought you would have. No, I'm just wondering if it's like a habit, like why they're picking on her for a reason.
Oh, probably because she's low man on the totem pole.
Yeah, like the pecking order, maybe. I don't know. Like literal pecking order.
Right.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because some of older girls beat up the younger girls and all that stuff. And, yeah. Just to put them in their place, like, hey, this is mine, or I get first, crack at it, or whatever. It's very entertaining when they find a peanut. One of the squirrels around here drops a peanut, and one of them finds it, and then they all take off because they're all trying to get it from the person or from the chicken.
Put this over there.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, but they all have very distinct personalities and stuff, so it's, not a surprise to refer to them as, people, because, like I said, they all have their own personalities.
Yeah. Well, they're never going to be a meal, because Grandma said as soon as they have a name, they're not along with their family now.
That's just how it is, yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you're saying that if you guys ever have a farm, like a farm?
Yeah, no,
we're
it
never
would
going to
not
eat
be.
any.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
No. It would be, chickens for eggs, a cow for milk and
it's something like that, but we wouldn't
a goat to clean up the weeds and shit.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't do that. That's just not. No.
Goat for the milk and the cheese, goat cheese, I guess. I don't know. I've never tried goat cheese.
Oh, that's so
it's
weird.
Really not that much difference.
Well, I mean, okay, let's say you guys live in the country, right? And then you guys have animals.
Okay.
And
you mean
so
like we never go to town and live in the country? Well, then yes, you would have to eat your animals. I'm not eating meat.
That's what I was trying to get at. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like how far would you go?
Right, but I would not do that because I don't want to have to kill them. I like animals a lot more than people, and I did not.
No, I know that, and you killed. Was it a chicken or a turkey?
So it was a turkey, property. And I tried, and it didn't work. So I didn't technically kill it.
Yeah,
Jake did.
Yeah, cousin Jake had to do it because he was in 4-H, and so he had experience doing that.
I told Pat I just wanted to chop its head off once it was dead. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to chop its head off once it was dead. Okay, I didn't want to actually kill it. And he goes, here, slice its throat and then put the lid on so when it flops around, so I was like sitting there. I was like,
and I'd also like to note that, like, she wouldn't let me not be there as a witness. She needed me as moral support.
What?
No, I asked you, I was like, do I need to be out here with you? And we're like,
oh, yeah.
You need to be out here with me.
The fuck, yeah.
So I essentially had to sit there and be there for moral support and figuratively hold her hand.
I didn't even
while
want
she killed an animal.
I didn't actually kill it.
This was the conversation we had before you actually tried to do it.
Yes, that's true. Yes. But
And
no.
thank God Jake was there. I forget.
Yeah,
why
or
Jake
else
was
we were
there.
not having turkeys at Thanksgiving because I was not killing that turkey.
Yeah. Well, and I don't
wasn't
even
doing
remember why Jake was there.
I don't remember either.
Was Robin there too?
He might have been selling us some stuff.
Oh, Boy Scout cookie or
Yep.
whatever.
Oh.
Wink, wink.
Yes, this was also like 15 years ago. So
Yeah, well,
Wait,
more
so
than
you,
that.
So
okay,
you've never
so
actually like slaughtered an animal?
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, I've killed chickens before.
See, yeah. So even Pat wanted me to grab one of the chickens and swing it around by his neck so they could. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is if we ever get property and are on a farm, like, you're going to be the one killing the chickens.
Yes.
Yeah, I
You
can.
will be killing the animals, yes.
Yeah, because
But if they have names, you can't kill them, so
So
we're going to name all of them
So
before
she's
she
going to
kill
be
them.
the Shauna of the group.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but
no, it's Yellowjackets. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
We'll come to
Well,
that later
okay.
on
Yeah.
down the road.
We'll
no,
discuss later.
in the Hmong culture for tradition, like every year, you what? Say that louder. Whoa.
She said she'd be eating people before she'd eat animals.
Thank
Another
you.
Yellowjackets reference.
Don't be so chicken shit about it. Just say it right out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, another Yellowjackets reference.
Yeah. If this was the Donner Party.
A what?
Well, no, okay.
Never mind.
So, okay, that's a different story, though. If we're starving, I don't mind hunting animals, because we're going to eat them. We need to eat them,
I know. I get that.
And then we can use their hides for shit. I get it. I understand hunting to eat them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting to just hunt, no thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree,
Killing residential animals. Like, I understand if we're, like, a grocery store was, 5 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
So killing a chicken doesn't seem that,
No.
yeah. But if
Seems
we're
kind of pointless.
Thank you. But if we're out in the wilderness and we are starving, yes, I'll be killing
Yeah,
some
you're gonna
animals.
do what you gotta do in order
Yes,
to survive.
thank you.
I get that.
Thank you. That was all I was getting at. But in this situation, no killing of the animals. If I'm in the wilderness and there ain't no grocery store right next door, yeah, I'm hunting animals and taking care of business,
Okay.
figuring out how to eat them and slaughter them.
So good to know for when we have a farm or something like that, or we're out in the wilderness or something.
Yeah, we will not.
You'll hunt. You'll kill them, skin them, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll help you with that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I think it's so funny that this is this is where our conversation has naturally progressed to.
What?
Oh, yeah.
To the yellow jacket type and stuff.
I was gonna say
or just
to
like
to
survival.
slaughter.
Okay. First of all, we will never have a farm where we have to slaughter our own animals.
I
Okay?
know.
We will never do that. The only time I will ever have to hunt and eat
Is
animals.
if we're in a plane crash, we crash land,
Yes.
and we're out in the middle of the forest, and it's like do or die.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, good to know.
Yes. I will not be.
Presuming I actually survived the crash.
You will.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So, anyways, yeah, there will be no killing of the animals.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to survive it because if I don't, y'all, it's gonna be Lord of the Flies.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
I agree. I agree.
You're so not wrong about that
totally
one.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah, we need you as a leader. Because we back you.
The one who maintains order.
Yes, exactly. Because then it'd be like fucking Survivor where everybody's in their own little groups and like, who we conspiring against and shit. Yeah.
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 Like I said, Lord of the Flies.
Yes.
Y'all be fucked.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll win, by the way.
How? What, because you're faster?
Yeah. And I actually slaughter animals. So.
Yeah, she has experience.
Yeah.
And then I'll just fucking steal her shit.
If you can catch me.
You're gonna have to stop sometime. You're gonna have to sleep sometime. She don't know I can see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
just
you're
told
also
me.
a very special brand of crazy.
Uh-huh. Trust me, I'm not hungry. I'm gonna get your shit.
Are you kidding me? I
still
keep this
crazy,
bitch reined
though.
in.
I'm still a type of crazy, though.
Yeah,
Smaller.
Totally.
Besides, we wouldn't be against each other anyway. We'd be on the same team.
You don't know that. I'm just saying.
No. You two would be on the same team as long as there were other people around. If it was just the two of you,
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that.
Okay, if it's just the two of us, why are we against each other? Why are we not teaming up trying to help each other survive?
What if I don't like the way you rule things?
Oh, I'm ruling things now.
You guys
It would be a partnership.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey.
We would be discussing things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You guys would be discussing things. I would just be like, I'm the one that kind of keeps the flow of the conversation going, so that way you guys don't fucking misunderstand each other.
I know.
So like, I'm there to make sure that conversations happen in a timely fashion. When you two are by yourselves, it's going to take twice as long for you to get to the obvious.
Because we're not going to understand each other. What are you even talking about?
I'm the translator.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we have a weird relationship.
We do.
And I'm the one that translates for the both of you.
I know. You have to. Well, for one, you basically raised her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for two, you just get me. So
True. Yeah. I'm the one that knows how to interpret everybody in our group. Out of the core four, I'm the one that interprets.
Core four!
Yeah. And for those listening, if you want to know what that means, watch Scream 6.
Yeah, do it, man.
It's a good time.
Super good.
Regardless of what this bitch over here says. Jigsaw is not better.
Hey,
that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Fuck that guy.
Jigsaw is pretty cool.
Do you want to date Jigsaw?
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, do you like his personality so much that, you're willing to get to know him?
You want to marry him and have babies with him?
No, I think I want to be Jigsaw.
She wants to mind fuck people.
If okay, let's not talk about it right now.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about it right now because I just realized, shit, my job's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
No. I just want to brutally murder people. She wants to mind fuck people.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you know how good a combination that would be?
You two are not teaming up.
This is why we can't team up. This is why we team up and have her with us because this is why she needs to survive.
Yeah, there's not needing. She will. She will.
So you guys gonna make me plan shit for you?
I'd be part of the planning too. I'd be helping out.
No, I know, but I think about things that you guys wouldn't think about. So it's like as far as like legal shit.
Oh yeah, I thought I have. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I thought that was a given.
Oh, God.
She'd be like, "Well, what about this?" Oh yeah, no, I don't think about. Okay, what about this? Oh.
But see, that's gonna be so hard for me because I'm such a rule follower.
No, you're not.
That's why
I am.
Dude, she already told me that if she doesn't want to know anything because she'll turn me in like that.
Oh yeah, I'd totally rat her ass out.
Big time. So, Erin doesn't know anything about anything.
Okay, but see, the part of that is so that way I have plausible deniability. I cannot help you if we are both on the inside.
That's true.
You're so smart.
That's why my grandma always tells me, make good choices, or make smart choices, before we leave every day. Make smart choices!
Yeah.
Because I don't have money to bail you out.
Yeah, I don't have bail money.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me neither. Justine, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
If I'm going to go to jail, I'm going to make it worth it. I'm just saying. That's why I dislike that movie, Law Abiding Citizen, so much. Or Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah, Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah. Because no fucking way Jamie Foxx figures that shit out at the end. Gerard Butler needed to get away with it because he knew... he killed somebody with a fucking cell phone. So,
True.
he was one step ahead all the time. He was 10 steps ahead every fucking moment. Mm-hmm. And then somehow Jamie Foxx fucking figured it out? No.
Well, they needed a conclusion to that, and it's like...
They should have let him go, but at the time when that movie came out, everybody wanted happy endings.
No. Fundamentally, everybody wants happy endings, in no matter whether watching it, reading it, whatever, and stuff. It's very rare when you're going to get a movie where something
I wanted Gerard Butler to get away with it.
Talk to Hollywood.
You should make your own movie.
I am in the process of writing a short story, turning into a novel, and then a script or something. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But I have ideas.
Okay. But it makes
That's
sense.
a little frightening and exciting at the same time. Because I'm just curious what your mind
Is going.
come up with. And the thing is, but it's daunting because I know I'm the one that's going to have to edit that shit.
Yes, yes, you are. And we're going to do stuff like, make it the non-suspecting little bee friend, like in Wednesday.
Oh, I know, right?
That's
Oh
what
my
I'm
God.
saying.
It's like, I want to write shit so bad.
Yes, exactly. We're going to do shit like that.
Yeah, you remember when we had our Wednesday conversation?
Yeah.
And where we talked about,
Well, who did you think the hide was?
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah.
how awesome would it have been had it been the bee friend?
Oh,
the little friend from the Ghostface version of the bee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
our previous
And it was unsuspecting because, he was, air quotes, in a coma in the hospital when in actuality he was sneaking out of the hospital and pulling all this shit.
Right.
Talk about major cover, and it would have been like, what?
Exactly.
But hold on, this sounds like Jigsaw. This sounds
my-
like...
Stop with your fucking Jigsaw.
I'm just saying.
We know you want to marry him and have
So-
like 10,000 of his babies.
Saw. Ew.
Should we throw you in a pin of needles?
Hey, I don't like the...
Hashtag Sawtooth.
Okay, anyway, yeah, that's a good idea if it was, in Aaron's revised...
Reimagining.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, that's a shameless plug for y'all to listen to our episode that we did about the show Wednesday. There you go.
When is the second season coming? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Undetermined at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody signed on to do it, just don't know when they're actually going to film and put it out. So.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's funny. At first I thought she was talking about our second season.
I know,
And
right?
I was like, we don't know yet. We haven't even
don't know
dropped the
yet.
first season yet.
I know. We're still recording. This is our 10th episode for season 1, and it's going to be 10 episodes a season. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, our core 4 last person's not here, though.
Core 4. She's on her way.
She's on her way.
Okay.
That's okay.
I just like saying core 4. Core 4! Scream 6! Sorry. I'm just, okay, so because 5 was alright, I was expecting a little bit more, and it was good, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the new characters they brought in, and stuff, but, I was, on a whole, I was kind of like, it's probably last on my list, as far as how the order
In the
they go.
order that you like them.
Yes, exactly. And stuff. I think it's still kind of last on my list, but you can't get 6 without 5. So, and I fucking love 6.
I know. That was great.
Oh
yeah.
God, I love 6. I love the shrine. I love all of it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Core 4. I just love saying that too. Core 4. You can't give yourself a nickname. I just did.
So obviously, she stole the nickname because she's all about it, and that's why we ourselves are the core 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh yeah. Because
Yeah.
as soon as he said that, I was like, oh, Core 4.
It was like a light bulb, like, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
like,
Core 4. Sorry, I love it.
it's like that phrase come up, and in your head you heard the song Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. Like that was the magic thing to describe the 4 of us, even though we are missing our 4th right now.
Yep.
Oh well,
But-
whatever. Fuck that bitch.
Now you wish you had thought of that, huh?
What, Core 4?
Yeah,
I know,
before.
but I'm okay with taking it from one of my favorite franchises.
Okay.
Yes. Whatever.
Fuck this franchise. Fucking love it. Fucking love this franchise.
And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Everybody can have their own favorites and stuff, and that's good. So
You know what's even funny? He's not even one of my favorites.
Oh, that character.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Chad.
No,
but,
totally,
you
he's
know.
growing on me after this one.
Oh,
After
yeah,
6,
totally,
he's definitely
totally.
growing on me. But he definitely wasn't my favorite. One of my favorites. Mindy, fucking love Mindy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Even though the little scratch on her arm, she over exaggerated, but whatever. And I love Sam. And so I wasn't too sure about Sam in the 5th one, but oh by golly, do I love her in the 6th one. Oh.
Okay, I noticed how this has gone into a Scream.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Because that's gonna because Scream 1, 2, and 3 is gonna get their own episode. 4, 5, and 6 is gonna get their own episode,
Yes.
and then Saw is gonna get their own episode, and
then
then
we're gonna have the
our
great debate.
great Jigsaw versus Ghostface debate. And so let's not get
gross
into that
face.
right
You hear
now.
that? Gross.
Face.
Gross face.
Oh, whatever,
Oh
bitch.
my god.
Whatever.
Cheap
Cheap shots.
I
I
of all
expected better
the
from
killers, you
you.
chose Jigsaw too. There's so many killers out there, and you chose Jigsaw.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Essentially a puppet on a little tricycle.
right.
What?
An old man dying, controlling a puppet.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Sorry,
yeah,
we're not. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Throw your shots.
So
That's
many
fine, that's fine.
other killers. I mean, even no one lives. No one lives with Luke Evans. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, I love that movie.
Why are you doing this? Keeps me fit. Like, he's chasing a dude down in the woods, and he fucking chains him up right over a fucking meat grinder.
She's
and shit.
looking at her like, I have no idea what you're talking about. She doesn't
No
normally
one
watch
lives, by the
horror
way.
movies.
Oh my god.
She doesn't
so
normally
good.
watch horror movies.
He
I
literally
don't.
hid in a body to get access. He Trojan horsed himself in a dead body.
That's gross.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Ew.
You should have seen him come out of it.
Ew.
Woo! And then him standing there in the blood, in the bushes, looking at the
that's
fucking
right.
cabin like, holy shit, that's creepy as fuck.
Okay. But that's like, if you want to do that movie for like another episode, that's
okay.
fine.
Well, I thought
you
we
know,
were just talking about killers, but okay.
Oh my god, don't sound so fucking offended. Oh my god.
With the eye roll.
We should have an episode just about killers. Fictional
movie killers,
Yes.
not actual killers.
Yeah, no. No one likes the real killers. I mean, well, if they're smart about it, maybe.
No,
Oh,
so
hell
I say that I'm sitting over here silent, like I don't know.
I know.
Okay, so I like serial killer documentaries. Leave me alone.
No, and I've seen a few, but they're,
I'm not a fan.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating.
Yeah, but I want smart killers. Although if the smart killers don't get caught, so I guess you can't exactly have smart killers.
A lot of them are smart. It's just they have this like narcissistic need to be noticed, and so they eventually want to get caught because they want the notoriety.
Mr. Brooks.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him because he didn't want.
Is he real?
No, it's a movie.
Another
We
movie.
can't caught.
Sorry, another movie.
That's what
Excellent, by the way.
Yeah, no,
love that movie.
It's a really good movie. Yeah.
You know, he really needs to teach his daughter some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked it because he wasn't the narcissist type. He just he had the urge to kill, and he needed to kill, and so he did it. And then,
well, yeah, that was sort of a blanket statement. Not all killers.
No,
he's
I
a
get
fictional
you.
one.
Right.
Not all actual serial killers are narcissistic. Whatever. I mean, a majority of them are, but you know, it's
right.
Whatever.
Right. No, and I get you, and you're not wrong. I just wanted to. I was just thinking of smart killers, and that was the one that popped in my head. That.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
You know. So. But
exactly. But the smart killers don't get caught.
No. I mean, okay. But you should just resign yourself to the fact right now, Yvonne, that we will eventually be doing episodes where we will be watching horror movies, because eventually we will be doing Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2.
Oh yes, please. Those are my favorites. Out of all the Halloween movies, those ones I've watched multiple times. The originals I've kind of just like.
Well, I mean, it really kind of depends. I grew up with the originals. Okay, so like the 70s version with Jamie Lee Curtis, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Season of the Witch didn't have anything to do with the Myers storyline. 4 and 5, those were the ones with Danielle Harris when she was a kid. And then you had 6 with Paul Rudd.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is funny because that one's like the worst one, but I absolutely adore it because it's like Paul Rudd's first like real big thing. So, but
Love that guy.
Oh my god, he's just amazing.
You should watch Overnight Delivery. My mom used to watch it all the time when I was a kid, and that was the first time I ever noticed Paul Rudd. And it was like, oh my god, that's why it trips. Every time I saw him in something else, then I realized what his real name was. But that one's a fun one.
Yeah,
With
that
Reese
one, and
Witherspoon.
then Clueless, and then Romeo and Juliet. And
yes, those are good ones too. Anyways,
she probably doesn't even know who the fuck Paul Rudd is.
Yeah, who is that?
Ant-Man.
Oh,
Notice how the O is still kind of like unsure.
You've seen
I've seen
Infinity War and Endgame.
I know, but I'm trying to recall
That
his
fucking
face. I'm trying to recall his face. That's all. But I know
Captain Marvel could have just came down and took out Thanos like that.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
But even though when she came in an End War, she still had difficulty with it because he punched the fuck out of her. Of course, he had to use an Infinity Stone to do it.
Right. Right. Well, that makes... And I feel like she would be stepping on toes if she came in and just annihilated Thanos right off the bat when they've been fighting him for who knows how long.
Yeah.
You know? And then this bitch just comes in and fucking... You know? So...
But they're human.
But I love Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
So I just showed her a picture of Paul Rudd, and she said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I recognize him. I don't know where he's from besides Ant-Man, but...
A lot of shit. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm not...
I'm excited for that movie Marvels to come out.
Yeah, that looked really good. I'm glad we got to see a preview for it.
Marvels. Yeah. It's Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, and what is that other one?
I don't
remember what her name is.
Is she new?
She's the daughter of her best friend.
That's right.
Yes. And I can't remember her name or anything.
The last name is Rambo, I want to say.
Yes. Anyways, but no, the premise of the movie is every time one of them uses their powers, they switch spots. So, like, at one point, Ms. Marvel, the kid, uses her power, and she switches spots with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And they're all like, oh, crap, where were you? And she's on some ship in the fucking universe somewhere trying to take down some bad guy, and Ms. Marvel's, and they're like, oh, shit.
Oh, my God, what do I do?
Yeah, and they're coming down the hallways, and she's next to the cat.
Why does this sound familiar?
Because it was a preview that we saw.
No, she wasn't with us when we saw that.
Oh, okay, well, anyways, so... So it just seems...
What movie were we seeing?
What was the last one we saw?
Oh, God. Is it one of those things where we see so many fucking movies in a week that we lose track of which movie we saw? Oh, it was Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 when we saw the preview for the Marvels.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Fucking kid sitting behind me kicking my fucking chair.
Yes.
This is why children should not be allowed out of the house.
Uh-huh. Hello, kid, you're sucked too, Cocaine Bear. Oh my God, Cocaine Bear was fucking great, hilarious. I've watched it so many times since it's gotten on. Oh my God,
I bought it.
Yes. Oh my God, it's like my go-to. What do we watch? Fucking Cocaine Bear. It's so good. You should watch it. But the point is, I was sitting next to like 7 fucking teenagers.
Oh yeah, it was annoying.
My God.
Why is it annoying? What are they doing?
Because they're fucking teenagers.
They were making their comments, and they were, leaving their fucking snacks everywhere. And you should have seen the aisle that we were in when they left.
Terrible.
Oh,
How hard is it to pick up after yourself? Apparently pretty fucking hard.
Yes, and they were obviously under 16 because their parent had to go pick them up after the movie, because one of them was like, oh, dude, my dad's outside waiting to pick us up. So they all had to be under 16 because none of them had a license.
Fuck you.
But yeah, Cocaine Bear is fun. I love that. You eat it. A tablespoon.
And no Yvonne's face where she's looking at us like, I have no idea what you're saying. You guys are fucking weird.
When the kids are messing around with cocaine. Oh my God, that's my favorite scene. They find a thing of cocaine. He's like...
Okay, so the basic premise is that it's in the 80s. There's a cocaine...
based on a true story, by the way.
Yeah.
The cocaine dealers, they're running drugs over in a plane.
And stuff.
Plane's going down, so they're tossing all the cocaine out and
the
shit.
cops or whatever and stuff. So he's dumping the shipment at a specific spot.
In the
he
forest.
jumps out of the plane and parachutes down, but he dies while parachuting down. And so the actual drug dealers have to go recover the drugs, because if they don't, the cartel are going to kill them. Well, a bear found one of the bags that fell into the forest.
A real life bear?
Yes.
Well, it's based on a true story. This is not actually what happened. It's just
a
basis.
But a bear did find the cocaine, take the cocaine, and then OD'd on the cocaine.
And stuff
shit. Yeah.
But in the movie, the bear goes on it like a murderous rampage.
Looking for more cocaine. Oh my God. It was so good. Oh my God.
So anyway, that's the movie. The movie is based on a somewhat true story. But
yes.
It's just,
but at one point the kids they're hiking to this waterfall so they can paint the waterfall. A brick of cocaine. And one of the kids is like, oh yeah, I've done drugs, and stuff like that. And she's like, when have you done drugs?
All right, do some right now.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, no, man, we're exercising. I can't do cocaine while we're exercising. and so she's like, well, here, then I'll do it. And he's like, knife me. So she cuts a big old, opening into the brick. and stuff. And she goes, how do you do it? And he goes, you eat it. He's like, you eat it.
I don't do drugs, but do you?
No, you don't eat it.
I don't.
You snort it.
Oh, that's the one. Oh,
Yes.
that you snort.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you don't eat it, but people do rub it on their gums.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
after they
I've
snort it,
heard.
they wipe up the residue and they put it on their gums.
Oh.
Yes, but they don't. So anyway, the point is, he goes, eat it, and she goes, well, how much do I, how much? And he goes, a tablespoon. And so, yeah, right. And so she takes his knife and gets this big, mound on the knife and goes, and she's like,
Yeah, because it's bitter. From what I understand.
oh my god, it was so funny. And he laughs, and she's like, oh yeah, then you do it. And he's like, okay. And so then he does it, and he's like, and stuff, and she's like, and he's
like, doesn't he spit it all over her face or something?
no, the bear spits cocaine in their face.
Okay, yeah.
Or he sneezes cocaine in their face.
Alarm is going off.
Oh yes, for clocking out. Yes, that's right.
But anyways, yeah, so he does it, and she's like, I thought you've done this before, and she goes, this isn't what a normal is like.
Wow.
This isn't what it's like on the street.
Oh my god. So funny.
Oh god, I love that scene. That's my favorite scene in the whole movie, when the kids find the thing of cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh, but the whole movie is great.
Okay.
The whole movie is good.
I predicted that she was going to do
Yeah,
this.
she needs out, apparently.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Hold
I didn't
on.
think that she needed out that
There
bad.
you go.
Can you please open the door for her?
How you do it?
Like that.
Like you literally just the door open. Like it's all fucking complicated.
I thought that was like a latch.
Well, yeah, but the latch is...
Yeah, but the latch is shit. So,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's been broken for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. It's all
Yeah.
good in the hood.
Anyways, yeah. So, good times. But Cocaine Bear, you should definitely give that one a watch.
It's
on
for my
Peacock
daughter.
for free.
Oh.
Your daughter can watch it? Why not?
Wait. You took your daughter to go see Scream 6.
Uh-huh.
You've watched all the
the
movies, right?
Yeah.
She's watched other...
You had her watch Jigsaw.
Yeah, you had her watch
Saw.
Saw.
Cocaine is nothing.
Oh, okay. That's so
Oh,
funny.
maybe it does pick up.
Oh.
It said it started again.
Interesting.
It was a freeze.
Freeze frame.
Yeah, I almost said that. So we have about 15 more minutes if we want to
Okay,
chit chat, unless we want to end this conversation.
I think we should end this conversation.
Right after that pause.
Sure.
That long pause.
You know, see, that's the thing.
Maybe it'll flow together. We don't know. We haven't listened to it
We
yet.
don't know. We'll see. But the thing is, though, this is our podcast, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. We don't have to answer to anybody.
What?
I know, right?
What?
I know, right?
There's no rules?
No, there's no rules.
At all?
No.
Wow.
I know, right?
Hmm.
So, people are either going to be into it or they're not going to be into it. I don't really give a fuck because it's just for fun. I mean, I certainly hope people enjoy what we're talking about, but whatever. I don't give two shits. You know, I mean...
Can you give the crowd a cock?
Cack!
That was for you, Nicole.
Because I say it so aggressively.
Yeah.
Cack!
Play with me.
Huge fucking creepy ass baby. God, I really don't like kids. Sorry. Sorry. Anybody else out there, you dig kids, that's great. And not in a gross, creepy, molesting way. But if you having kids, raising kids, whatever. What?
She was like, what? And I was like, people could have taken that wrong. That's why you were explaining yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying. You know, people are into kids. I don't want people to be like, whatever.
That was fulfilled them. Okay, great. But that's not her.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
She has me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No
Like,
wonder.
seriously, she's 37 years old.
And I'm going to have kids at one point. And she's going to be like,
oh, Jesus, my job's never going to be done.
No. No, I really want kids one day.
I know you do, and that's totally fine.
It should not be your
baby.
genetics. It should
What?
not be your genetics.
Yes, it should. I got great genes. What you talking about? I'm looking for the supreme sperm there to impregnate.
Oh, God. Well, I will give her this, right? Ever since COVID became a thing, she hasn't caught it once.
See? Told you.
I had it. My mom and dad had it. We were all in the same small-ass fucking house, sharing the same kitchen, the same bathroom, the whole bit. All three of us had it. She didn't get it. And it's not like she was quarantining herself or anything like that. She was interacting with us the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
She did not get it. And she was testing every single day.
Yeah.
And she didn't get it.
I mean, I'm hoping for an athlete in there somewhere, you know, so that way I can
that's where the money is?
Well, and that way I can go to a Super Bowl, because I'm never going to be able to go to a Super Bowl unless one of my kids are playing in it.
Well, hold on.
What? You've got great street smart, and you've got great immune system, and everything like that. You're athletic and all
I'm waiting for that butt.
Exactly.
No. However, but hold on, the book smart, the
crazy psycho killer,
the rational thought, not quick to temper. That's why I'm gonna have 3. Jesus.
And all 3 is gonna have all the bad ones. All the bad.
No, they're all gonna be super smart. They're all gonna be extremely athletic. Some of the smart ones, the book smart ones, are gonna be the politicians. Yep. The other ones are gonna be athletes or CEOs of businesses. So we got an athlete, we got a CEO of business,
entrepreneurs.
Sure.
Entrepreneur. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Whatever. Isn't that what I said? Anyways,
street smart.
and then the politician. So I'm gonna have So I'm gonna have a governor. I'm gonna have a business owner, CEO, business owner, president,
CEO of like Disney.
Yes, exactly. Because Disney be hopping up on shit.
Of an evil corporation.
You know it. And then an athlete, so that way I can go to the Super Bowl. Fuck yes.
Okay, that's fine.
She got it all laid out.
She's got it all fucking figured out.
That's right.
All right.
This is what you're manifesting? Okay.
Yep, you know it. All of them. I'd be okay if there was one girl in there, but I'm pretty sure I'm having all 3 boys.
This means you're going to have all 3 girls.
That's fine. They'll still change the world, too.
Knock on wood.
I was just saying boys would have more doors open for them. They might be easier to get in and change the world, a little bit easier than girls because of the way the world is now.
No. But we need women in order to spearhead changing things back for women.
I understand that, but I can't go to the Super Bowl with a female unless she's a kicker. She goes
or a coach.
Oh, or a coach. I like that too.
See, you manifest that. Jeez.
You gotta think outside the box.
Okay.
This is why I'm here.
Yes, exactly.
Because she wouldn't have thought of that.
No,
exactly.
Head coach, no, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah.
Head coach. I'm just thinking players because I'm up.
Shit, you can get into the Super Bowl even if she's like a physical trainer and shit.
Oh.
Do I get to be there +1?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but you'd have to be there you'd be there +1 anyway, whether or not they were a player, a coach, a physical trainer, or anything like that. Right. So why does it fucking matter? As long as you're a +1, whatever. Who cares why you're a +1?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Don't pigeonhole yourself into one way of thinking. There's more than one way to accomplish your goal.
They're my children. I'm gonna live vicariously through my children.
Yeah, well, that's what most parents do anyway. So
right.
why
if they don't do that, that's fine. I'm sure I'm gonna have a fucking theater kid somewhere in there.
Chances are, yes.
I'm probably
gonna have a tech.
I'm gonna no, fuck that. I'm gonna have a Zac Efron, a jock, and a theater kid, all in one. All in one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm gonna have me a Zac Efron.
Oh, that reminds me. Does that mean that we're gonna have to do an episode about Neighbors and Neighbors 2?
Fuck yes.
All right. And what about Sorority Boys?
I mean that's a lone one by
itself.
That's a given. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just the fact that they've had a fucking dildo fight. So that's enough.
Adina, catch. Lovers quarrel.
Yvonne's looking all weird and shit.
Well, the next movie we watch
she has to watch
Sorority Boys.
Okay. And then that way we can post this and then hashtag Michael Rosenbaum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since we still have our tickets from Sorority Boys.
I know, from 2002.
Yes.
Take a picture.
Yes.
I did take a picture of the
ticket stub. Yep.
Yeah, the ticket stub. And I want to post it on Instagram and tag his ass in it and be like, see, somebody paid actual money to see it in the theater.
Yeah, because it was great.
Although I think it would mean more if we actually sent him a picture of the Kickin' It Old School movie ticket.
Oh my God.
I'm shocked.
I'm sorry, did you see his neck?
I know, because she was looking at us like we're all fucking weird and shit.
Michael Rosenbaum had the best lines in that movie. Mm-hmm. Honestly.
Oh, he totally did. Oh my God.
I really only watched it because of him in
I
that
love
movie.
Jamie Kennedy. I do. Randy from Scream.
Yes.
And stuff. But Michael Rosenbaum, he was the one in
that movie. Yeah, I watched
Totally.
it for that guy.
Okay, so what are we going to title this episode? Rambling?
We can.
Yeah.
I titled the other one Snack.
Okay. All right. So, are we done with this conversation?
I think we're done with this
No.
conversation.
No. What the
Yes.
fuck do you want to
Yes.
do now?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You positive? We're done with this
We're
conversation?
done with this conversation.
We're done with this
No. Yes.
Oh,
Are we done with this conversation?
hey up.
We're fucking done.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of today's. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
No, seriously, thank you for listening, because who in their right mind would want to listen to the four of us talk about the most random shit on the planet? So thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it so much. You have no idea. So for further information about this episode, go to our website. It's bringyourownweird.com and see what other...
bringyourownweird.com.
Yeah, I don't think they
Bringyourownweird.com.
can you want to say it again? Bringyourownweird.com.
bringyourownweird.com.
Just bring your
Bring
own
it.
weird dot.
Bring your own weird.
Okay. I think that's enough of an outro, considering it's almost a minute long.